Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Movements. There we go. Okay, great.
All right, so we're live now.
All right, awesome.
Yeah. Let's
alert my mans.
Does that channel actually have any rules about that sort of thing?
Which channel?
Well, you have a bunch of them that are named the lounge, the gallery, the galley. Like these are kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
Generic names.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, yeah, the lounge is kind of the general channel. The gallery is for image posting. People still image post in the lounge, but like it's fine. Like they mostly meme in the lounge. The galley is specifically for the Azure Lane degenerates in my community that like ship girls and ship girl games. So and they were taking over the gallery. It was like nothing but ship girls. So I gave them their own spot, and they've been very happy ever since.
All right, so we're announcing this in the lounge then. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm about to post it.
So this whole like the whole Time Warrior thing, is it just you and Roboki?
Yeah, like those were not just us. Like we're the two big contributors, but like we work really well with other people, right? Like our Dishonored 2 let's play had 4 main commentators. We've worked very much in tandem with Lunathex as a third commentator before. Like we work with other people a lot, just because like we're chill dudes and we have fun. Like whatever. Like we don't worry about it too much.
Right. Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah, the core people are me and Robokai.
So the thing that happened, I think I showed you yesterday that while I was practicing, I pulled off a perfect run Rusting Hulks. Yeah. And it was a 30k victory with no failed objectives, no resists, and no pilot deaths. So that was by far, and it was also an hour and a half long. So that was probably one of the best runs I've ever had. And this time I had the foresight to record it. So that's on YouTube now.
Fantastic.
And people do seem to like it, and a couple of people have asked me if I'm going to do the rest of the squad. So yeah, the answer is yes. I'm going to try and do every squad perfect and put that in its own list. But getting it perfect on stream is not very likely because I can't sit here and re-roll over and over and over again. Usually what happens if I'm going for a 30k and then I take grid damage, I just finish the game on whatever island I'm on then. So if I'm on second island, I go for a 2-island victory. And so we can get started here. So was it Tuesday that I said we were going to do Flame Behemoths, and then we could not. And what made it more annoying is I was all prepped, like in my head I was ready to go for Flame Behemoths, but we did Zen Squad instead. So tonight we're going to do Flame Behemoths. And interestingly, when I was doing my Rusting Hulks run last night, I got a surprise visit from one of the hidden special pilots, Ariadne, which is cool. And he also picked up Reactor and Move, so he got some good stats, except that Ariadne does not at all mesh well with this squad. Like, his bonuses don't benefit the Flame Behemoths at all, really. But we're bringing him along anyway, just because he's so good. I really want to save him for the next run. But Tim, let's talk a minute about the Flame Behemoths and why they are so good.
The Flame Behemoths can be kind of interesting to use because they do very, very little direct damage. Like if you want direct damage, you are not looking for the Flame Behemoths. But the Flame Behemoths are amazing in that they set everything on fire. Like basically everything they do will set something on fire. The flame mech, as a flamethrower, it will set things on fire. Their arty is the meteor mech. It sets a lot of things on fire. The swap mech doesn't set things on fire, but it moves the other mechs into places where they can set more things on fire. And the flame mech's passive right there is that all all mechs everywhere in your squad are immune to fire. So like everybody is familiar with the meme of the dog saying this is fine as he's in hell and everything burns around him. That is literally the flame behemoths. Only everything actually is fine. And yeah, like one of the achievements is literally this is fine.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like the flame behemoths might not be the most meta or the most overall powerful squad, but they are absolutely one of the most fun. Just
Definitely.
burning everything to cinders has a very visceral quality that you rarely get in a game that's all about solving puzzles in a slow and methodical manner. But holy shit, do you get it with the flame behemoths?
Now, one interesting thing is that the Flame Behemoths are kind of similar to Rusting Hulks in that their whole gig is about creating an environmental hazard. The big difference between Rusting Hulks and the Behemoth is that fire does not incapacitate a Vec at all. Now, Vec will avoid walking into fire or smoke if they at all can. But if they happen to be in fire, they can still attack and perform actions. So they don't have like a hard CC that the Rusting Hulks do. But they can generate fire at any range with the artillery, and the flame mech, as you upgrade its cannon, I think it can get up to 3 tiles lit on fire. I think it starts at 1 and then can go to 2 or 3 or something like that. So you end up very quickly with the entire map on fire, which is why their passive of fire immunity is crucial for this, and that's kind of their killer feature, and it's a really fun one. Now, as far as pilot selection goes, there's a couple of good choices. Camilla is who we had last game, and we're going to let Camilla sit out for this one. While that is really nice to have her around, because now you have someone who's immune to webbing and smoke and fire, so she can dance around the map that is on fire and not have to worry about getting grabbed. So she's still very powerful for that. There are other pilots that make sense, like having Prospero in the Flame Mech is all right. Doesn't add a whole lot. Just the benefit of flying means you can move through buildings, really, for Flame Behemoths. Abe's not a good choice because you... like the Behemoths don't play like a tanky squad. Like, you're not trying to absorb a lot of damage there, and the Behemoths are far less about positioning. They do push and manipulate, but it's more that's really with the teleportation to drop people into water or things like that, and it's less about using yourself to tank. So really, like, the Flame Behemoths don't have one particular pilot that just stands out as you gotta use them for this. And that's why I decided that even though Ariadne, his benefit is he gets bonus to health and he's immune to fire. Well, neither of those really synergize super well with the Behemoths, but since he rolled so good, I want to save him, so we're gonna start with him. And probably leave him in the flame mech anyway, since it's your only frontline mech there. And I guess let's get started.
Yeah, boy. The other main one that I always consider for the Behemoths is Quan. Just because Quan is really nice to move around. Mateo has to freaking just translate.
All right, let's take a look at our choices here. Archive looks pretty weak. They've got the Cyan Abomination as the leader, and that's pretty tempting. Detritus also looks pretty benign. Let's avoid Pinnacle, because look at that. They got a Blast Scion, and Pinnacle is where you have defend robot missions, and so that could be super annoying.
You also have those leapers there, which are notorious for their low HP.
And we definitely don't want to have DB dealing with armored Vec right now, so we're gonna avoid Pinnacle and RST. Let's see. I think we're gonna go for Detritus again this time, because Cyan Abomination is probably the easiest alien leader, and so saving him for later when you might have more alphas is good. Let's see. So is this?
Yeah. Okay. It goes.
So Yeah, so it's 3 range, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to give him the extra range. He's already immune to fire, so that doesn't matter much. It's been a long time since I played the Flame Behemoths, so I'm trying to remember how the artillery works. Okay, so it's an orthogonal push is what it is. And then we have the teleporter in the swap mech is incredibly powerful because it works, I believe it works through buildings. It's simply anyone that's orthogonal to you, you can hit. And when fully upgraded, that's a 3-tile range, meaning you can reach halfway across the map and dunk someone into water because you're a flying mech. All right, so Detritus it is.
Yeah, I was torn between Detritus and Archive, but I think your reasoning of taking it last for the other end of the U-shaped difficulty curve makes a lot of sense.
I think I'm gonna go with defend the train here because I don't want to start out with a weak reward, and I think with the swap mech we should be fine. So we'll start here, and of course we got a grabber. It's probably his choice is he can't go for the train, which means if we put someone here, he will almost for sure go seek to grab them. So we're gonna leave Ariadne there. We'll put, since this is an orthogonal push, we're gonna put the meteor mech up in the corner here. That way we can pull people this way or push them into the acid, and swap we want right down by the train to move people away from it.
Yep, just as expected.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. Now, since we got 2 threats here, what we're probably gonna do. Now this starts out with the range of only 1, I believe. So we're kind of limited what we can do there, but I think that's acid, and he's got what? Man, so many hit points. Look at that. He's got, is that 5 health? Yeah, he's got 5 health. So we have a couple of choices here. This is probably, I think what I'll do, no. I'd like to be able to block those spawns, but it looks like it's kind of tricky to do that because the swap mech can't reach up there right now. And I can simply push him away, but that doesn't accomplish a whole lot. One other option is to swap the Scorpion right here so that we can move him up here to block there, and then we can shove him back, which will probably accomplish the same because I don't see a good way to get anybody killed this turn that doesn't also leave us exposed. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move him, and that's gonna be, he's gonna take 2 damage because he'll be covered in acid, so he's got plenty of health to survive that.
Also, yeah, my volume might be a little bit better now because bluntly, I was leaning back. I missed dinner, so I was really quickly eating something.
So that's what we're gonna end up with this turn. He's gonna take 2 damage.
But he can take that. That's not a big deal.
Okay, so now that Firefly is out of action, because even though it's still moving, it's only got 1 hit point left and it's on fire. So it's no longer a threat. And we don't want, see, that's the problem right there, is now we have to deal with that Firefly this turn. And we are not in a position to dunk it because we don't have upgraded teleportation. So let's think about this for a second. We can shove him into the acid, which is probably what we're gonna do. And then we can drop him onto the spawn, and then if we're over, no, see, it's too far away. If we could get Mateo here onto the acid, it'd be a pretty simple turn, but we can't. So we're gonna have to think about this a bit more. Now, how many hit points does he have? We can probably
6 total.
Yeah, we can probably just we could just block after repairing. That would work just fine.
No, it wouldn't. He has 6 total. Oh wait, but when you repair,
yeah, when you repair, you remove acid. So that's an option.
So that would be acceptable.
We can also we can dunk this scorpion, and then push him this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think. Oh yeah, we did get the upgraded range. Let's see if the upgraded range lets you push from 2 tiles away. Does it? It does.
Yeah, it does.
It does. So I think that's a better option. What we're gonna do, we're gonna use Swap Mech to dunk him in the acid. Then we're gonna use Meteor Mech to shove the Alpha into the spawn. Then we're gonna move Ariadne to right here, and shove him off. Now.
Yeah, shove the Alpha into the acid. That's a good call.
But you know what? No, see, it requires that Firefly to be dead, and he's not going to be dead.
Which Oh yeah, hold on. Like check the cannon here one more time. Okay, it literally just does lights him on fire. It doesn't do any damage.
Exactly. So. Yeah. So we got to think about that a bit more. If we could, 1, 2, 3 would be reaching to here. That's not good enough. No. So we got a couple of options there, and it's like tanking is kind of last resort there. So let's think about what else we can do. If we shove him off the edge and he's free, we can push him once. Can't push him twice. Well, you know what? Check it out.
Yeah, you can. Like, swap him right there and have your arty shoot the...
Exactly, yep. I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. We'll put him in the drink. And...
It'll also kill this Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what we're going to do. Swap Mech is going to position over the spawn. Meteor... Okay, I'm just doing the mental math here, making sure that's going to work. It looks like it should work just fine. So now what Meteor will Swap will do, swap places with the Firefly,
and then shoot the Swap Mech.
Yeah, we're good. And then, as a coup de grace, we'll dunk him and block.
There's the ticket.
Very well done.
All we're left is with one nerd.
Now,
Thank God the train is immune to fire, by the way.
Yes, it is immune to fire. However, if you encase it in ice, the game will still let you get the objective, even though the train never reaches the end. It simply behaves as if it did anyway, which is kind of strange. So I think what we'll do here, we'll swap you. Then, see, he will die if we just leave him there. And that would be... It's got 2 and 1. I would leave him...
I mean, basically, if you wanted to kill them both, you would fry the
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
With flame mech, and then shoot shoot D3, and then that will shove.
Just like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then that'll kill them both.
And he'll die. We're good.
Yeah, he'll die before he can take a piece out of Ariadne.
That was a solid first map.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit hairy, but it ended up being really good.
Someone says your volume needs to go up a bit.
Yeah, I am not certain if that was because I was snarfing down food real fast, which I'm not done with. But like Grump is usually pretty perceptive about that sort of thing. So if he says bump it, I'd probably bump it.
All right, so let's find you real quick in volume mixer. Let's see, where are you? Forget which one you are. Are you Discord?
Discord, yeah.
Let's
bump me up. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Yeah. That should be pretty good.
All right. Okay, so this one should be pretty simple. We don't have an objective to defend. We have conveyor belts are always fun. We're gonna put the swap mech right here. So this guy, he's probably gonna end up here. They sometimes, for whatever reason, the AI kind of panics and then they'll like hang out over here, which is kind of weird. Not a lot of good positioning choices. So I think we're just gonna do. Oh, and look at that! It looks like I can't deploy on the conveyor belt either.
You cannot deploy on conveyor belts. That has always been a thing.
All right, then we're gonna do this. That
I'm
way,
entirely certain why.
that way I got 2 options to dunk, and hopefully both of them will kind of like move up here. Your flame mech kind of looks like an Orion, doesn't it?
Shit, it does. Holy crap.
All right, so we can dunk one of them.
Never noticed that.
And then we can block with the other. So we're gonna.
Yep. Definitely start that out.
And then for you, see, you're threatening this square, so I don't want to push you up. Is there a problem with that? Or I could just shove. No, because yeah, we can't. We have to shove you because otherwise he's gonna hit this grid right here.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, this Hornet is now dealt with. We can disregard him. We're left with an Alpha Hornet and this guy. We'll probably want to, let's see.
Push him. Just push him with Ariadne. Game done for that one.
I'm thinking. So what I don't want to have happen is this Alpha Hornet to. If we push him over here, he might be tempted to fly up here, and if we do that, then there's like nothing we can do. Like we can't take care of him at that point.
Well, I mean, you could. There is some you could position yourself to be in a position for that. But yeah, no, I see your point.
So I think what I'm gonna do instead is free up the swap mech. Now he's now dead because he's going to take 1 damage from the spawn blocking and 1 from fire.
From the fire.
Then we will. Yeah. So one downside of Flame Behemoths is their damage starts out pretty low. Like, you don't have a lot of ways of doing damage other than fire. So I probably want to block rather than anything, and then
just kind of push him towards the center.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That way, hopefully, I can encourage him to stay over here. Yeah, I think that's ideal.
Yeah, I think he's heading up. He's heading up to G8 next turn. It's a likely scenario there. If he does, though, you've got Artie in.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, if he was here, cool. That'd be okay. The problem is if he was here, I was concerned I wouldn't be able to shove him back that way.
Yeah,
I might have been able to. I just didn't want to risk it.
So this is actually gonna be kind of rough because you can't. Yeah, you've got to push him twice, basically.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, now he's gonna take fire. I keep forgetting that the flamethrower does a decent amount of damage if you're already on fire.
Yeah, you have to be. That's another trick we should probably talk about. Is that his cannon will damage units that are already on fire, but that means you have to spend the first turn setting them up. All right, so it looks good, right? I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, we're good.
Looks good to me. Screw you, Alpha. Nobody likes you.
Yeah, so the Flame Behemoths definitely are... they reward people who can plan a couple of turns ahead, or when you get a map that favors being able to plan a couple of turns ahead, they can be at a serious disadvantage when you have to deal a lot of damage on your first turn. Which, for instance, in the Hive map, they can be a liability on that first turn when you like absolutely have to take people out. All right, so you're dead, you're not dead, and let's see what we're gonna do with you. You're not on fire yet.
The Firefly will be dead if you have your cannon shoot at F3. That will shove the Firefly into fire, and then or that just make sure he gets set on fire, and then move him forward, and then burn him.
Now for you, we're just gonna swap you.
Yeah.
And
no sense in being fancy there.
I think this is the end of it, right? You're dead. You're dead. You're gonna do nothing, and you're fine.
Yep. It's lovely to have a it canonized that rocks are exactly as incoherent as I thought they were in FTL.
So Abe showed up. I think we'll put Abe in the swap mech. He's got more XP than the stock pilot, and he's got armored. Can't hurt. I mean, it's like don't really need it that much, but we might as well. And we're also going to upgrade the range on that because
the big thing there is that he already has another 10 XP. That's actually a fair bit of killing.
So disposal unit, we always love disposal unit. I think
a good thing.
Now, sadly, the range we just upgraded him to is largely irrelevant now because there's only one acid block way over here. So we're just going to stuff him right there.
So that regeneration is actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass for the Flame Behemoths because it neatly counters the fire damage that we have.
Let's see. Probably what we're gonna do. I'd rather not leave that Firefly alone. It looks like pushing him that way is the only option, because we don't have enough movement on Ariadne to get down there. Wait, does this? No, that doesn't do anything. So I think we're gonna get this out of the way now, so that we can use it next turn. We will probably.
What is what is Abe's? Yeah, you could. No, that's a shitty idea. Never mind.
So all that really matters is, I think if we... Okay, I got it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to shove him over there. And then we're going to swap these two.
Okay.
And then we will move...
Get rid of the regeneration scion.
Yeah. And then we'll move him here. So we won't have to deal. Sadly we're not blocking anything this turn, but that's okay because we've got this back up in the acid launcher. So that's what we'll do.
Yeah, the wasp threatening the town was part of the calculations, but it wasn't a primary concern because we had the artillery in a good situation. Oh, so, those wasps are just cruising for a bruising up there.
Now we have a couple of choices. We could. So the alpha just can be ignored because he's dealing with the hornet on his own.
Right.
And this firefly probably will just move him onto the spawn, leaving these two. And since there's no other spawns to deal with, that's kind of it for this turn. I think I'll at least set him on fire though without pushing him, so that we start that chain.
Right. You're gonna need to set him up for that next turn.
And let's just light that tile on fire because
fire, man.
Why not? And the fire, their fire gets really crazy.
GG. Okay, so the alpha's pointless.
Now, since we don't push through, I think we can safely do this, and that will deal with both of them. See?
The non-alpha firefly is not going to be on fire.
Like that. There we go.
Okay. And now, yes, you can come around. Yes.
Now, one thing to note. So, if you remember the Rift Walkers, I prioritize upgrading their artillery to get the building immunity, and that is what makes that artillery unit actually useful. The Vulcan artillery, while it doesn't directly do damage, it starts with that ability. It can target buildings to shove people orthogonally away from the building, which is very powerful. We'll wrap that up. We'll get rid of Abe's acid, and that's it.
Goodness.
I was explaining to them how the meteor mech starts with the ability to target buildings and shove Vec away, whereas that's something you have to upgrade the Rift Walker's artillery to.
For, yeah.
And
God, I love the disposal unit. It's so much freaking fun.
Now here's something I don't know. Can they be covered in acid and on fire at the same time? Let's find out. Wait. Ah, that didn't work because he didn't. Because he's absorbed the acid. That's dumb. Well, whatever. We'll just light him on fire and burn him. Another thing with the Flame Behemoths is, so whenever you start with the pilot that you recycled from your last game, they're going to start at max level. So every time they get a kill, you're kind of losing XP. With the Flame Behemoths, since a majority of kills are coming from fire damage, your XP is going to be split equally amongst everyone anyway. So it's not as big of a deal there. You don't have to rely on everyone getting their own kills. Acid vats, all right. So we'll want to put
those can't be set on fire. So that's actually this is gonna be an interesting thing.
Well, so we could since both flame mech and meteor mech push, we can shove them into each other. But what I'm worried about is this guy screwing off up here, and then this hornet harassing us up here. So what are we gonna do? I don't want to risk him getting grabbed, but if I leave him too far back, he's not going to be any good. What's his movement? Only 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. How far can that... You know what I'm doing? I'm going to put swap mech here. We're going to do flame there and try and bait the scorpion. And then we're going to leave meteor in the back. Yeah, that should do. All right, that worked out all right. So probably want to move. That's 1, 2, but that doesn't light him on fire yet though. So I'll wait on that. We can pull the hornet out of the way, or we can swap the scorpion, and then go for push damage here, which would wipe both of them out. There's a couple of options there. I think what we'll do is we will swap these two guys.
That's a good first move, for sure.
Because then we can do this. That hornet dies. Right?
Yeah, that's definitely what you want to do. Light the hornet, push him, and then the hornet is definitely dead.
Now, I don't want to forget about the acid vat, so I'm thinking we're gonna start off. We're gonna have a pretty busy next turn though by doing that.
So hitting that while you've got a spare moment is definitely the correct decision. Alpha Scorpion, that's bad news.
Oh, look where he went though. Perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
So actually, look at that. We have no Vec or threatening buildings, so we're free to roll our own here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna swap these guys, because now the alpha will block for us, and we'll probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a number of options.
I wouldn't
there.
overthink this. Like get the acid vats taken care of, because among other things, that's going to give you more spots to dunk from.
I think I'll do this to soften up that hornet. And then you can just, you're now dealt with.
Start burning to death.
Yeah.
Freaking dog is barking again!
Maximum genocide. Yeah, that's pretty much what this game is all about. All right, so we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 threats now. That's a bit of, oh no, 3. We can ignore him.
MF's trying to sleep. This dog thinks it's a great time to start yelling at everybody.
So now, Tim, our situation got a little bit trickier. We've now have 4 threats. We can probably...
The meteor mech can handle 2 for 1, which is its big benefit there. The question becomes, how do you get flame mech into position to handle the hornet? Because that hornet on C4 is the big one.
let's think about this. Well, we could shove. No, that doesn't work because he's ranged.
No, shove like fire at F4, and that shoves both of them out of the way.
Yeah, it does. And then we're left with these two. You know what? We can
swap. You can swap mech the alpha. Alpha dies. The big question becomes: can you? I don't think you can get Flame into position to handle the Hornet on C4 in that case.
You're right. That direction we can't. So what we can do is this. This will deal with the Alpha and this Hornet. Mm-hmm. Then we have swap mech dunk him, and then shove that Hornet out of the way.
That's a plan.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
That's a plan.
Because we had the foresight to upgrade the range on that.
Metal's only way one down. Shut up, Abe. You're such a freaking tryhard, dude.
All right.
And it doesn't matter. Abe's armored. Like he's gonna do no damage.
Excellent. All right, last turn we can ignore that Hornet, and that's the regen sign, so we can ignore him too. All we got to do is dunk him, and we're done.
Yep.
Anything else is just gravy.
Just gravy.
So let's see if we can get an extra kill here. No, we can't.
Nah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Fire damage is before regeneration, right? Yeah, just making sure. I'd hate to lose the grid damage because I forgot the order.
I really love how much information the game gives you on all of that. Like it's absolutely brilliant, and it's 100% refreshing after FTL, where there was so much hidden from you.
Abe decided to roll grid defense, so screw him.
That's terrible.
So we're going to put, let's see, Scorpion Leader. His Scorpion Leader's only choice is to come this direction. And, check this out, Acid, I think we're going to test our theory to see if someone can be covered in acid and on fire by baiting him right there. We're going to put Meteor, and kind of tight over here.
You're going to want Meteor like on ABC.
Yeah, otherwise we're like completely undefended over here. So I think
honestly, what you should probably do with swap is put him on E6 to try to bait the Firefly into shooting at him.
Well, that's why I'm putting him right here because he's closer than the buildings.
E5. Great,
so that Firefly will hopefully go right here.
Yeah, and then you can dunk his dumb ass.
That worked. Well, part of it did. Okay, so we'll probably...
That's just fine.
We'll swap Alpha. We'll swap Alpha. We'll shove him back. He'll be on fire. But fire damage is not doubled by acid, so that means we can only count on a total of 4 damage, which means we need to hit him at least 2 more times before he will die. So we need to keep that in mind. Dunking him has no benefit. We can... You know what we can do? We could go for a 2-for-1 here. We'll actually shove the Alpha here and then swap the Hornet. So we'll both block a Vec and get the Hornet out of the way. I think that's what we'll do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're gonna...
The approach I was thinking of was a little bit different, but it's like same basic idea.
Yeah, so that's...
You can be both acided and on fire. I thought you could, but I wasn't 100% certain.
I think that guy's about to have a very bad day then.
I mean, he's already having a real bad day. Like, look at that dude.
So now, let's see if the...
Basically the only thing that the Scorpion Leader can do.
Oh, look, it does double the damage of the Flame Cannon, too.
Jesus Christ.
That's great. That guy is now done for. We're going to swap him.
See you later, Skater.
Then we'll block just like so. All right, Alpha's now... Leader's now dealt with. He'll die next turn.
And he's just gonna walk forward again and try to grab Ariadne because it's the only thing he's got.
Yep. All right, so let's see. Do we want to? think we want to dunk. Now, do I want? Would I rather dunk or block?
No. Before you do that, you should move.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yep. All right, he's dealt with. Then he's dunked, and we block.
You're blocking. Yep.
Oh, you know what? Let's let her get the kill for some XP.
Nice.
All right, so we're left with he's threatening the buildings. We got. That doesn't do anything. Here's what we'll do. We'll swap, and then you'll use him to get another XP, and then we're just gonna end it there. Because we already won.
Fucking rock, people.
I can't believe it. Nothing was damaged. I can't believe it either, actually. Isn't that like apartment on fire right there?
Don't worry about it. Like it's detritus. They deal with more toxic and horrific situations on a daily goddamn
So
basis.
Is giving the Flame Behemoths the ice generator blasphemy?
It kind of is, but at the same time, it's exactly the sort of blasphemy that later becomes like holy gospel.
I think we're gonna do it. Fire and ice. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Well, it takes a lot of power anyway, so.
I'm just flashing back to freaking Chrono Trigger, and there's like Luca and Marl, like you're basically just dropping Antipode on motherfuckers right now.
So we got no use for smoke drop, because smoke puts out fire. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Kickoff booster is not useful. If you need auto shields, you need to bump down to easy difficulty. Like that's just the way it is.
Bad.
And Vec hormones are actually pretty nice. If you rely on a heavily like Steel Judoka really wants Vec hormones. But I think we're gonna pass on all that equipment because we just picked up ice generator. Let's just go for cores. And let's see, priority for cores. We don't need flamethrowers. Extra range is already pretty good, and 3 cores for 1 more range. That's not worth it. We definitely want damage on artillery. The +1 range is already pretty useful.
I would probably put the ice generator on the SWAT mech, by the way.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice. I think you're right. We're not gonna power it just yet, but we are. Yeah. Now, do I want backburn or do I want +2 damage? We want +2 damage.
I would go with +2 damage. Backburn is the same sort of thing we saw with the Rusting Hulks. The thing is that the Rusting Hulks outright disable something. Simply setting it on fire isn't anywhere near as good.
All right, so now that we have damage on our artillery, we're going to go to RST so that Armor Scion won't be as big of a deal. Terraformer, first mission, all right.
Nice.
That is the correct choice. 100% of the time.
So, yeah, I don't think we've seen a Terraformer on these streams yet. So, let's talk about the Terraformer. It works very much like the what is it called? Freaking disposal unit, in that you aim it a specific way and everything in the area just plain dies. Like it's in the area, it freaking dies. Which is absolutely beautiful because if you fire it, you have to fire it 1 in each cardinal direction each turn to do your objective. But in the case of something like this Scarab is now not a threat because he's just dead. Eat it, scumbag. Boy, that +2 on the arty already paying serious debts.
Yep.
Dividends. That's what I meant to say.
Worth every core.
Every last one.
All right, so we'll probably just swap these guys. And then we're gonna finish this off. And then I don't think we can kill him this turn, can we? No, we can disable him. We can disable him, which is good enough, and then we'll, oh no, because smoke and fire cancel each other out. So I think we'll just push him up this way then, and then he'll oh, you know, he does die this turn.
Yeah,
That's fine.
he'll die from fire damage. I miscounted.
Yeah, we're good. All right, this is the last turn, so we got to make sure we terraform this section.
And you're gonna need a bloody well move Ariadne before you do that, because that absolutely will kill your mechs too. All right, later.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Perfect victory.
All right.
Park, boy. Oh god, it's the train.
Defend the train. Well, we're gonna go for it just because we really want those cores.
We really do.
You know what? Meteor is gonna go up here, and Swap's gonna go down here because Swap drops into water, Meteor pushes into water. All right, so they actually did us a favor there. They've only got 2 threats. We can drop the beetle into the water, and we can shove the hornet out of the way, like so.
And then basically you burn the hornet on D2 off of his high horse.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that.
Yeah, that should work. So we'll dunk the beetle. We will say goodnight to the hornet. Oh, whoops. Nope.
Yeah, no, I was intending for Clara to handle the hornet on F5, shove him out of the way by firing at E5.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, that works better. So I'm seeing if there's a way we can still dunk. No, there's not. If we do that, we can't.
No, we can. We can. Oh,
right.
Wait. Oh, yeah, no, you're right, because we didn't, yes, okay. Yes, okay.
Yeah, see?
I screwed it up.
So what we can do, though, I think there's another way to handle this. We'll just...
Yeah, there is.
We'll shove the hornet instead. And then we're gonna... Since
Take
he's...
one damage with Ariadne.
Yeah.
And set the Alpha Hornet on fire. It's fine.
Yeah, that works just fine. So that means we'll have to, Man, it's so lucky we have Abe, because there's no other way we could have done this.
We were kind of trashing Abe at the start of this, but he is.
Yeah, he just saved this map right there.
Yeah, he is doing work here, man.
Man, look at it. Are Abe's eyes glowing red now?
Yeah, they do that. Don't worry about it.
What a drama queen. Okay, so
shit, dude, like Grump just pointed out, Clara could have just splatted that D2 guy outright, because she does 2 damage.
Well, so no, I thought about that. That's what I wanted to do to begin with.
Oh, right, but that would have shoved
the beetle.
That would have shoved the beetle.
Yeah, the beetle would have been here, and then no Dunkaroos.
Yep. Good call.
All right, so he's a threat. He's not. He's a threat. He's a threat. He's a threat. We got 4 threats. So let's think about how to be economical with our actions. We can get rid of both of these guys like so, except that kills the train. Turn order is 3 and 5. So simply moving him deals with those guys. So any one of us can deal with these 2. Now we're left with the Alpha Hornet and the Scarab. So we can deal with both like so, and then we can... How far is this swap? I think it's just 1, right?
It's 2 right now, so you can totally handle. You can totally handle the Alpha Scarab by just swapping, like that. That'll push his attack off the map.
But I also so here's what we'll do. Those guys are gone.
That's taking that.
And now I can either push, like so, or swap like so, and then repeat the same for the beetle. I don't think it really matters which is which, except... What's the turn order on this beetle? 3, and he's targeting this tile. I think swapping the beetle, the scarab here... Oh, no, we can't. He's too far away. Okay. So, beetle or... I guess, where do I want meteor next turn? Because he's... Well, he has to be right here anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? It makes very, very little difference. So we'll just do this. That's 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, we're good.
Yep. You'll be fine. That's
right.
not so bad.
Yeah, we're done. So we're going to...
Still no Jester Hat, WTF.
We're gonna... Oh, that armor sign is gonna prevent us from killing this beetle, unfortunately. That's alright.
I mean, you could have Clara splat the Scion. Like, that's a thing she can do.
Yeah. Oh well.
Not a big deal. But yeah,
Look at that.
Chat, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, chat's freaking talking to you about your Jester Hat.
I think I got rid of that, like, I want to say 13 years ago or more. Like, it's been a while.
Right. But yeah, like, I remember you having that Jester Hat, but I'm pretty sure I was like just graduating college when you had that damn thing.
Yeah, and now you're like 40, right? Something like that?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so we've got the choice. There's really, that's another reason, like, the Flame Mech is another one of those where it doesn't really need any upgrades. You just give it the +1 range, and it's pretty good.
Move always helps, but it's move, so of course it always helps.
Backburn is very rarely useful. We do want more range, and I want to get this ice generator online too. So we're just gonna give Abe some juice. Yeah, and he'll get movement for now since that's crucial. All right, Earth Mover time.
Mind you, the cool guy is younger than me, and I'm also not 40, so you know there's that.
I don't know that.
Bullshit, you don't know that. We've known each other for like 15 fucking years, dude. The rest of you stay out of my way. Yeah, you're real fucking edgy.
15 years. That's like a Rick and Morty moment. For all we know, you're the creep. All right, so we can't Dunkaroo this guy. The Hornet is irrelevant, and this guy we can just deal like so. I think that's all right, because I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, he's got. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. What the crap? Why didn't he die? Oh no, yeah, that works. That works. That is what I wanted to do. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
All right,
no,
so
like that's fine. Probably what you want to do from here is just fire on F5. That will push the beetle down, and then you can can send the beetle over the edge.
Yeah, exactly. Or I can use the beetle to deal with the Hornet. Either is a good option.
Either or.
But the Hornet is already going to be down to 2 hit points next turn. I think. Yeah.
The damn thing.
Yeah, you're totally right. That was the right move. Into the bye-bye box he goes.
Armor Scion.
Man, I love it when the island rulers like pop in to tell you information that you already know, because it's very apparent. The Vec are attacking. Great, thanks for that.
That is literally the problem that I have been dealing with since the moment I turned on this game. Thank you.
All right, so I think I really want to get rid of this alpha. I think what I'll do is like so, because that lets me still block. Yeah. There we go. That worked out very nicely. So Dan is saying I had the hat in San Jose. Well, he is Dan wrong. All right, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna let the beetle block for us, I think. Can we do that? Yeah, let's think about this. Oh, that Hornet's gonna be a problem. Okay, so Hornet is in the way. If we move the Scion here, the Scion will die and the Beetle will block. So that seems like
that's definitely
a positive move. Then for the Hornet, well,
the simplest thing to do would be to... No, you can't do that.
Yeah, he's armored right now, so there's no way we can kill him this turn.
Well,
because...
I mean, the simplest thing to do would be just to move Clara down.
Wait,
down to
no, we can
C3.
We can kill him this turn. Because
you can, as a matter of fact,
because
yes.
He'll take both shove and fire damage.
And yeah.
Right?
And then Clara's
gonna...
Oh,
no. He has to be on fire first for that damage. Never mind, that doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We can do this instead.
Yeah, that's the simplest thing to do. And then...
Well, do I want to light him up or do I want to block?
Just light him up.
Well, see that, but then I'm left with he's on fire but alive, and I got one more Vec down here.
Your alternative is block. Yeah, definitely block instead.
So, but let's imagine a scenario where he goes up here or here next turn. Can I still deal with him?
What? Double check Clara's move range.
3.
She's
1,
got
2.
3.
Nope. So he could easily piss off up here, and I couldn't handle him. So I think you're right. I am gonna light him up.
Fire.
Otherwise, there's too much risk in him screwing things up for us. Well, he's not armored now, so he can be dealt with by the Flame Mech.
Fortunately, he didn't piss off out of the most irritating area.
All right, we'll ignore the Scarab. We can also ignore the Beetle, because he's only doing 1 damage to the Earth Mover. So we only have to deal with these two guys.
Fine.
So... Alright, you're dealt with. You're dealt with.
Where the hell is that? Oh, it's shooting at Abe. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. We're just gonna... You know what? I'll swap you.
Swap him there just to make him charge into the ocean.
Yeah.
That is always fucking hilarious.
There we go. Good night.
Oh man, I must have seen beetles like charge to their death like that 1,000 times, and it's still not old.
Are there a lot of animals that can fly but not swim? That seems really like poor genetic design right there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any more double stars, so we're left with just picking from one of these. Seismic activity, grid damage, nothing interesting here. I'm just gonna go with Countdown Ridge. I don't want that because there's no water. Nope, not doing that.
No, don't do that one.
That's a Hornet map, so here we go.
That's a Hornet map. We fucking learned that last time.
Alright, there's a grabber. Oh man, Leapers have such huge range. That's not fair. I mean, look at him. So...
They don't give a crap about you blocking them either.
I think I'm gonna do this then. See, like, because it...
He's still, he's still gonna...
Yeah, but at least then I can...
Clara if he really wants.
Yeah, but I'd rather be able to shove him this direction than have to shove him this way.
That's fair.
And risk building damage. Yeah, okay, that's not a problem.
That was one of the less annoying things he could have decided to do.
Alright, so... Probably up here is where you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you've got 4 hit points. 2 and on fire, and like you're dead. Okay. So I think what I want to do is no. Does that work?
That would be fine.
This will ensure the Hornet dies. This will just kill them both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I had to think about that one.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
I've got you. Well,
Abe is such an edgelord.
Someone...
Yes, I know that like he's Japanese, so it's pronounced Abe. I don't care.
I mean, this is a post-Japan world. Literally, Japan does not exist anymore.
Yeah, but English still does. So I guess English makes the rules now? Question mark. I don't know how that's supposed to work.
There's also... Hold on a second. That seems like the simple solution, but I want to think about this. I'd rather... Now he's in the wrong position. Can I do this, though? Yes, I can do this. And then we'll swap these guys. Oh, no, it's 3 and 4.
Like, you better check the turn order before you do that.
Yeah, that's too bad. So I think... Yeah, I was thinking I was clever there for a minute, so I gotta go back.
Pretty clever if that's that. It was a good thought, but just like execution wasn't right.
I think instead we'll just do
Just kill those idiots.
yeah, I think we'll go like this instead. Can I swap him this far? No, he doesn't have the range on that.
The extra range for that.
So well, that's what
nice,
we'll give him this, then swap.
Then
yeah,
swap them out.
Yeah,
that would be my recommendation.
Abe's a weeb. What is it? What is a weeb exactly?
Japanophile. There you go. I said it in one word. That is really unusual for me.
All right, so 1 threat, 2 threat, 3 threat.
Claire, I can murder both of those things.
Yeah. So then we're left with oh no. You just screwed me.
Did I?
Yeah, hold on. 2 and 3. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I still, because there's no way Ariadne can get over here, but you're lucky because we can just swap. Yeah. And that'll move him back 1, and he's 1 ahead of that scarab.
The alpha will kill the non-alpha.
Yeah. So that works.
Get a block. Whew. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it saved me the trouble.
Yeah, whatever. What was Zar's companion in Baldur's Gate? Montaron.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was his thing. Whenever Zar died, he would go, "Saves me the trouble."
The Mad Wizard falls. Saves me the trouble. In almost exactly that tone, by the way.
All right, so there we go. Map done.
Booyah!
All right, who's in the time pod? That's not really useful.
Are you kidding? That's one of the worst fucking weapons in the game.
That's not that useful. Why don't you tell people why? Well, just exactly why it's so bad.
Oh my god.
All right, Beetle Eater time. Now we are officially in fire and ice mode. So let's see. Leaper. Okay, we're going to put you back there. And then swap mech, I don't want you getting grabbed. So we're going to put you right here. All right, that could be much worse.
Yeah, we can work with that.
So, interestingly, I could freeze the beetle and then unfreeze him with push damage and then shove the leaper into him for a nice 3 damage smack.
That's probably the best thing well, hold on. No.
Oh, no, it doesn't reach. Never mind. Does not reach. Does not reach. Okay, let's think about this some other way.
When you freeze them up, you're going to cancel their attacks.
Yeah. So, what's the turn order here? 1 and 3. So why don't I just do this?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll light him. We'll light him on fire, or we'll just go block. Which is better?
I'd probably just block it, like the beetle leader. I think the beetle leader is actually going to set himself on fire here.
I don't think it sets his tile on fire if he doesn't move across it, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
So,
be a hell of a
so
lot worse than
apparently,
it actually
Abe, even though he is Japanese, can still be a weeb. That's funny. Okay,
That'll
so
work. Yeah, is that actually gonna end up with smoke or fire?
fire. So we'll have to move him out of the way.
That's fine.
Um,
Let him do that nonsense.
but how funny is it that the beetle leader is not immune to fire?
I mean, he sets everything on fire as he walks around. You would think that that would be a pretty normal, like, evolutionary thing, but I guess not. Whatever, dude.
This is a tricky one now.
Could have, like, the Hornet on B5 could have decided to be a hell of a lot more annoying than he was.
All right, so we can probably. We can't dispatch that way. We can shove him out, but I don't want to do that. We could swap him here as an option. We could also... Can we reach this far? No, we can't reach that far with the flame. So we got to do 1-to-1. Everyone has to take care of one. We'll probably have Ariadne kill the beetle leader. We'll have Abe swap that hornet. And then we will kill that one. Does that work?
You don't necessarily need to kill... do you need to kill the Hornet on B5? No, the Hornet on B5 was attacking Clara, not the city.
Right, but I still... You know what?
I mean, I would kill it, but just
You know what? No. Here's a better choice. You're right. So this alpha does 3 damage, okay? Which means if we use Meteor to kill that Hornet, and then Flame to kill the beetle leader, or then he'll take 3 damage, but we'll block an additional Vec. So, good, right?
Works for me. I mean, alternately, you still haven't used the ice generator, so like you could go with basically what your idea was, and then just count on popping ice generator on the last turn.
No!
Oh no!
Misclick.
Misclick.
Yeah. We'll
Jessica Kern was literally in the middle of chewing you out about your incompetence costing hundreds of lives, and then she's like, "What was that? Deja vu? Huh?"
Yeah, she'll get over it. So we haven't used our frost yet, and we've got the one beetle leader.
Yeah, just move Abe down onto like the F or the E line. Where he can get in it.
That's
and
it.
Then he'll chill a whole bunch of people out and make for a nice last turn. Couple of beetle leaders. Boom! There you go. Abe's gonna chill out both beetles. Then all you've got is the Hornet. Just relax, nerds.
That's actually kind of funny.
That's great.
That's actually pretty funny. Hell yeah, it was impressive. Alright, so another perfect island. Lily.
Oh shit, Lily Reed, boy!
Well, I mean, Lily is useful. So let's take a look at what we got. Target a strike is nice. It's a good panic button. Boosters is way better. We're gonna put boosters on the flame mech. That is a very, very useful weapon.
Yeah, that is wonderful.
So then we're gonna
get rid of Vice Grip for the love of fucking God.
So the armored has come in handy from Abe, but a grid defense is kind of pointless. +3 move is really nice because even though it's only on the first turn, that means that on that first turn, if there's someone that decides to screw off and that you just can't deal with any other way, guaranteed she can reach them. So I think we're gonna swap Lily and Abe.
I definitely agree for no other reason than she already has her first upgrade. And her first upgrade is also mech move.
Yeah, so then we're gonna cash in Mateo, giving us 9. We'll get 3 cores. And who doesn't have a secondary?
Clara, and that's it. It's fine though. Like you can basically you can put in you can put in words hard. I think you can still put in the boosters on Ariadne's vessel, and move the flame shielding over to you can move the flame shielding over to Clara's vessel.
Yeah, because we could give her a secondary weapon, but the artillery is just so useful. It's rare you're ever gonna not fire it.
Right.
So we'll power up that. We're gonna keep Abe for now, just so we have more rep on the following island. So now he has spare power. We'll put it into move, and that leaves us with 2 more cores for the swap mech. We could go with
+2 range to give it a total of, because that's actually not 3. That's a total of 4.
That is 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, you're right. That's a distance of 4. That's
4.
incredible. All right, so I think we're gonna do. Oh man, look, they're getting beefcake up here. We're gonna go Pinnacle now.
Fucking
So
spiders on.
Defend both robots and protect the defense lab. Let's see.
Oh,
Well,
man,
that's kind of scary because look, you got.
Yeah, what the hell is that on the B rank? Because I see the defense lab. On
Those are robot factories.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Now, remember the problem here is we're gonna have 5 Vec on turn 1, and those robot factories are gonna be pumping out robots. So that's kind of sketchy. I don't know if I want to risk that.
I would probably see about that after you get your first.
Yeah, we're
time pod here.
Yeah, we're gonna go down here. That's real risky.
And then you can change the power on the swap mech to have like a massive freeze bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
You can take the swap mech down there turn 1, just freeze everything, and that'll make things a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, I'm with you there. All right, so we've got 1 threat with the Firefly and another with the Digger. We can deal with the Digger, but we've got the Blast Scion giving him blast damage. So what are we gonna do here? We can probably. Oh, I think that would sink him. I think that's what we're gonna do.
I know you're working at things that need to be worked at.
The other option here is we can swap the Fireflies, which would work just fine, and then go to push against the. We have to push twice to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. So we got a number of options here, Tim. One is we can swap these 2 alphas, which is fine. Another is we can position Flame here to drown this, because it looks like that's the icon for the ice shattering. So I think he'll just.
If you set ice on fire, it will immediately go out. The problem is that it will still explode even as it drowns.
Right. Yeah. So I think then doing this would be better. We can shove.
That's 100% what you should do to start out with.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that Blast Scion right away. Now we're left with this Digger and his 2 alpha buddies. Now we can dunk one of the alphas, and then 1, 2, 3. Now that won't kill him though. Actually, yes, it will, because it's both on fire and shove. So I think what we'll do.
Hold on. Are you sure you can get Ariadne over there?
Isn't she blind? No, I can't. Never mind. So that's not a choice. Instead, then what we'll do? That's a 1 range. Oh yes, I can, because we can jump, but that doesn't.
You have boosters.
But then he can't fire his cannon afterward. So
I'd probably go ahead and just swap the Digger down to the G rank. His movement range actually blows all sorts of ass. So if you swap him down to the G rank, which you should be able to do, he's neutralized for at least 1 turn.
Yeah, and then we will, rather than damaging the Fireflies, we're gonna go block, because
that's the spirit.
Yeah, because that's not only important, but it's also an objective. I mean, you should always prioritize blocking. All right, so here's a great thing about boosters. It doesn't matter if you're webbed, you can jump out of it. So that's one of the reasons they're so powerful. They don't take any power. They have the same range as artillery, and they can get you out of danger just like that. So I think probably what we'll do, since we don't have enough distance to get onto the spawn block, we need to focus on killing this turn. So we'll probably deal with this firefly like so.
Yeah, you can kill the alpha firefly, and then the other alpha firefly is gonna kill that digger for you.
Yeah, and then we'll just do this. And now, attack order is 1, and then 2. So would I rather have the digger dead or the leaper dead? I'd rather have the leaper dead.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Now here's what I'll do. There, that works even better.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's a much more canny move right there.
Yeah, that's a sweet move right there. Boom, boom, and there you go. Blockback spawning.
So
done and done.
Now the objective is done. Let's focus on these two dudes. We can do that. We can block and also set him on fire,
which will definitely kill him.
And we're done.
Yup. Already has opinions.
All right, so we've got a couple of options here. We can dunk you, and then you're already dead. But you know what? Let's just double dunk because it's hilarious.
Thank you, Zenith.
The result appears positive. Okay.
That woman is so weird.
It's a machine, right?
I mean,
do machines have gender?
Depend. Like, look at that face. Look at that face. Like, Zenith is definitely presenting a female face. You know, whatever. I don't feel bad about gendering it.
All right, we're gonna take the bonus objective here, the difficult mission, because those are the ice dropping robots, and usually those it's not too bad. All right, we're gonna put. Where can you leap to? Okay, we're gonna put meteor right there.
Cortana female. Another fantastic question.
Cortana's dead, as far as I know. No, like she became a god or something. Never mind.
I stopped caring about Halo's story after like Halo 2.
So like functionally, what they did with Cortana is they made her just a modern day Daedalus from Marathon. So it's basically like Daedalus's exact storyline, just with a different skin. That's all it really is. But admittedly, Daedalus was really cool.
We have things happening over here.
Yeah.
Holy buckets.
We don't want to lose a robot. We got 3 threats, and we got a spider coming out next turn. We cannot. Wow, this is a tough one. 6-7, okay, so there we go. So the Firefly, if shoved, will deal with the Leaper. That's fine. Or, yeah, I think, man, I should.
The simplest thing to do, honestly, would be to activate the ice generator, because that's also going to cancel out the
Well, the problem is then I still have 3 threats afterward. I can't jump here. That does not help me. I cannot. Leaping here will deal with the spider, free them, and move that dude out of the way.
Oh, that's a good move.
Then swapping the Firefly to this tile will deal with this guy, and then Meteor Mech can.
Double check the attack order to make sure that the Firefly swap will actually work.
The problem there is that Meteor Mech only option is to shove. If Clara targets this tile, the robot dies. If Clara targets this tile, that robot dies. If we target anywhere else, yeah, there's no good options there. So I can save grid pretty easily. Saving this robot is going to be a bit trickier. So yeah, turn order there is 6-7, see?
Okay, cool. Great. So, yes, shoving the Firefly will kill the non-alpha idiot.
Yeah, and saving the robots looked like it might not be feasible right now.
It might be a little impossible. Like, so if you get Lily free somehow, then, like, if you get Lily free, remember she has like infinite movement right now.
Yeah,
she could potentially do something that could save those robots. Like she should definitely be able to get to F3.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
There.
I see it now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump with Ariadne, which frees Meteor Mech. Meteor Mech shoves the Firefly, and then Lily will swap the other Firefly. That works.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that seems to make sense. Yep. And then
alternatively, I could freeze him, which is arguably better because I incapacitate him for the rest of the map, and we still block, and Lily will be freed as a result of defending from the block. Now the question is, does freezing destroy a time pod?
It shouldn't.
Well, let's try.
Yeah, let's figure it out. Okay,
hey,
cool.
All right then. Okay, that worked out very well.
Wow. Okay, well that's substantially less annoying than the last time.
Nowhere near as bad. So we can deal with this like so. We will free the robot, kill the leaper, gather the pod, and Lily will be freed.
I mean, never mind. It's all good.
I still got to reset turn if we need to pop it. Now, I think what I'll do is swap this Firefly. And then I want to go deal... Like, this guy is really annoying the crap out of me.
He is definitely a big P problem.
Or I could... Wait, how far does your... You don't have enough range for that yet. Okay, I was going to see if I can dunk him by lighting the ice on fire, but I can't. So I think instead, yeah, we're going to swap these two. And then just to make sure... Yeah, that way we don't have a spider next turn. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Alright, Leaper's dealt with. Firefly is still around, unfortunately. And he's not on fire. Man, like, the AI has... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say they've avoided the ice mines. Yeah, finally. Okay.
I was sitting here wondering when they were going to have that happen.
So we can deal with the Leaper like so. I'm pretty sure these robots are not immune to fire. So what I'll instead do is probably that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then Lily will move up here and repair. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty nice. We turned that one around.
It was such a pain.
Yeah, that first turn was looking much worse than it actually was. Gee, I wonder what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get revenge on this dude right here. Goodbye.
Straight to hell.
Yeah.
A watery hell.
Cortana's thirsty for a eunuch. What does that mean?
That's referring to the player character Master Chief Spartan.
Is Master Chief a eunuch?
I mean, all of the Spartans have been fundamentally treated to the point where they're genderless.
How's she doing? Still sleeping? Our daughter is sleeping very good tonight.
That is great to hear, buddy.
All right, so
if you want to do secondary cooling, like I said, the way to handle the original one is to depower your 2 range on the swap mech.
yeah,
And
yeah, you're right.
And no,
you're right, and I'm not gonna take your advice.
God damn it!
All right, so Digger, Leaper. Okay, that Leaper could cause problems. Wow, this is a terrible. Okay,
this is terrible. You should have listened to me.
Well, I didn't. What? Do you... Okay, this is.
God.
Okay, this is actually pretty bad.
How could we have possibly seen so? How could we have possibly figured out that this could have been this bad? In the background, sticking gun in mouth.
All right, so okay, we've got 1 threat, 2 threats. That's not terrible.
3 threat, blue threat.
Yeah, we can. Do we want to Dunkaroo this guy? I think we want to Dunkaroo him. So to Dunkaroo him, we can use Meteor, Shatter the Rocks. He's got 4 hit points, though. We can't kill him with the Meteor. We move him though. That's an option.
Hold on. Who has 4 hit points here?
The Digger. So to getting rid of the Digger, I'm gonna have to shove him. But what I can do, I could do this to get rid of the grip and the spider, which would be nice. Then I can use. No, because otherwise there's. Well, hold on. We can dunk him.
Killing pretty much anything, you have to keep in mind that they're gonna frickin' explode.
Dude.
Oh, you did.
Dude.
You did upgrade that thing.
Okay, here.
Did you upgrade that? I didn't even see you do that.
I don't know. I forgot. I've had a lot to drink.
Shit, dog. Like I told you, I literally told you that was gonna be your saving grace. Just freeze the entire freaking map.
All right, so
first of all, get Claire out of the way.
Yeah, we're gonna dunk this guy so he doesn't come back next turn to haunt us.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Now he's gonna explode over here, so he's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna explode on something that doesn't matter.
And then we can, like so.
It's worth noting that blast scion will continue to cause things to explode.
Yeah.
Even while it's doing things.
But the scion does not give its benefit to robots.
It does not. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a giant deal.
Actually, I'm gonna leave Lily here so that we can break her out of the ice with an attack if we need to. Ready?
And also that freezes.
Oh, you know what though? Can we freeze 2 of the buildings? No, we can't. Yeah, so right here's the better choice.
Yeah, right there is basically ideal.
Fire and ice. That actually works really well.
Yep.
Dan, flame does melt ice. So does shoving. Any attack, doesn't matter what the damage is, will do that.
Well, yeah, like flame will destroy ice automatically.
So we can get rid of the robot right here. He's fine.
The robot, that's good.
I don't want him to free the Leaper, but if I move him any other. Oh, you know what?
It's literally fine. It's fine for him to free the blast scion because you want to kill the blast scion anyway.
Yeah. So.
Just like set him on fire, but don't push him.
Yeah, we'll just do this.
Yeah.
And then Lily will repair so she can help out next turn, and that's it. And Leaper's mad that his buddy's in jail.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have a really bad day once Lily gets over water.
So I think if we kill the Leaper, if he dies on this tile, he won't take care of that. Well, let's just shove him instead is what we'll do. We'll teleport him like this. He'll deal with the blast scion. This robot is threatening the...
Double check the attack order because it only has 1 hit point, so if it's acting after the Firefly, then you're Gucci.
5, 6, yeah. Okay, we're
so
good.
The Firefly will deal with it for you. You probably just want. I just want to get the unpowered robot. Honestly.
Let's see. Can we light him on fire without freeing the digger? No.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the digger out of there though.
We can probably do it like this. Move Ariadne here, and then, yeah, there we go. That's how we'll do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now let's make sure. 5,
Jerks.
6. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Wow.
GG Team Vec.
Yep.
Last turn. Okay, well, that's not good. We can... Okay, we're fine. What we'll do is we will use Swap Mech to free like that. And then we got to deal with this Firefly, which we'll deal with like this.
Yep.
And that should take care of it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that went way better than expected.
Like I said, man, like I knew that Ice Nova was gonna be it. That was gonna fucking save everything with how that thing was set up.
That's some...
When I still don't remember when you. That was only +1 size. Okay. So like you increased it by 1, and I kept recommending that you get rid of her extra range to give it even another size.
Well, see, you know what?
Frozen the entire damn map.
The preview doesn't seem to differentiate. It shows you the same tooltip. So,
well, yeah, because those two things stack.
+2 size has got to be just insane.
It's got to be giant.
You know what? I'm gonna pull teleporter out. No, up. No, I can't. Well, I could.
You could pull the +1 range. Yeah, there you go. That still gives her
freeze and defend.
Range.
Okay, well, look at the objective.
Freeze and defend.
Okay, well, I guess what we're doing this turn
is what we're good at.
Now the Vec are going to get it. Let's just see how big this Nova actually is. Move you to the middle of the map. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at that.
Move it on to the time pod and blast it. I bet you get everything.
Can I move her over here? No. Move her over here? Doesn't get that robot. Move her over here?
Yeah,
there we go.
You've still got the freeze tank though. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. It doesn't fucking matter. Hit it.
You know what though? I do want to block. Let's see. That doesn't get the Scion. That doesn't get the robot.
Come here, buddy.
So what I will do...
You actually don't want to hit the Scion, right? Like, ideally, you would go block, you would freeze that entire corner of the map, you would use the freeze tank to take out the other robot, and then you blast the Scion. Yeah,
you're exactly right. So then we'll deal with the Scion now, and then we'll freeze the robot, and then we'll block the other tile. Wow, so that Ice Nova is incredibly powerful.
Yeah, that just absolutely denatured this entire freaking thing.
So we're gonna go grab the pod and then swap ourselves back.
Sure, why not?
Then we're gonna repair. You're gonna go freeze her so she doesn't take any damage, and we'll just chill out here, I guess. Get it? Chill out.
Everybody else is. You just want to be popular.
Alright, so 2 turns left. We can... I think we'll just swap you, because all you're going to do is hit a building covered nice. We'll kill you. And we will... You know what? You can just... Yeah, there you go.
We're going to have the last turn with 1 active Vec. Lily is just having all sorts of fun with this. Another core, fantastic.
Get her range back.
Yep.
Firefly leader. So now that we've seen the power of this of Elsa here, we can Vexite. Wow, good eye.
All right.
So we do need to kill that leader though, so that's something to be cognizant of. Look at that.
Yeah, the deal is, however, if you take Lily down to like E1, you can basically freeze all of the existing Vec, and you're also blocking, and that that is going to absolutely denature this this entire map.
All right, so what? Well, it'll also freeze the leader, though. We don't want that to happen.
Take it out. Shoot the leader exactly like you were thinking with Clara, and then, or that's also fine. Just get Lily freed, and then take Lily down to E1, and then use the freeze.
Yeah, except then the leader will be frozen.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be out of range.
That's not the.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's going to be in range. You're absolutely correct.
But
you have to go to if you went down to F1, however, it would probably still work.
Yeah. So, but another thing we can do is if we napalm this here, that frees Lily and shoves him to block. Then we move to freeze here. That could work. We can also get rid of it this way. I'm looking for ways we can get the Firefly out of range of her cannon. 1, 2, 3. So the Firefly would need to be here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So if Lily moves here, the Digger will not be affected.
Sure.
So we need to deal with. But if we move Lily here, all these guys are snagged. What else can we do there? If I move Lily here, everyone is snagged. We can then after that, we can free the leader. That might work. So maybe like this? I'll show you. No. That damages the building. Okay, we could do this. Which gets we gotta kill that guy one way or the other. So...
Yeah.
Now
F1 would still work though. Or yeah, if you just
this works. We kill him through the building, okay? And then we cancel. That doesn't give me an
honestly probably what the hear me out on this one. Take Lily to F1 and see what that does for freezing. Okay, cool. You could do that, and then you use Ariadne to set the leader on fire and shove to E3.
Yeah, that works. Now the one problem there is we'll still have 2 pop up next turn, and she will have to waste a turn, unfreezing herself.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
The other option is if we do this. No, yeah, you're right. I think that is the best choice. So, yeah. We'll do that. And then we will shove you. You're on fire.
And set you on fire. And the only thing you end up doing with your turn is unfreezing a rock. Good work.
Yeah, that works pretty good.
Blast Scion. That's not fun.
Okay, so we got the Blast Scion now. He's going to try and unfreeze his buddy, which is a great use of his time. Because if we do this... No, that'll unfreeze the Digger. I don't want to do that. Let's think about this. I don't want to unfreeze the Digger. And I don't want... 2, okay. You know what we can do? Can you get over there? We could... No, Lily is too far. I was thinking we could jump to get Lily out of there. But that won't
you're
work.
only going to push Lily. You're not going to free her.
I'm trying to see how can we minimize how many people get unfrozen here. How many hit points does that spider have? Check this out.
4.
If we... Oh no, then the leaper will be moved. That's not what we want to do. We could... Oh yeah, check it out. So, he's got 4. And he can tank that. He can take that hit. He could do this. The spider dies.
Wait, how does the spider die here?
Because I free him from the ice, and the leaper does 5 damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, here we go. That leaves... Then we will hit the leader with the artillery mech, leaving it with 2 hit points, and it's on fire. It will still hit Ariadne, but Ariadne will survive the hit, and then Lily will repair.
Ariadne can take that.
And then we'll have to beware though. Wherever it goes next turn, that blast ion is still around.
Yeah, like we'll basically need to handle the blast scion next turn, because like when that spider dies, it's gonna explode, and it's gonna let that one scarab out. But scarabs are not that big of a deal.
So the alternative is we don't try and kill the leader this turn. Instead, we take out the blast scion this turn, or we use the blast scion to block. Oh no, we can't do that. Okay, so take out the blast scion or finish off the leader earlier. What do you think?
I'd go with the leader. The leader is not only the objective. There's a couple of moves here where he can be a giant problem. Like anything he does on the 4 rank is going to be a giant problem.
Yeah. And then Lily's gonna have to repair. All right. That could have been worse. It's
not ideal, but it's far from bad.
Yeah. About 7 minutes.
Okay, what do we got here? Scarab's useless. Boss is dying. And which means the Firefly is your only real threat.
Yeah, except we still got the blast sign to deal with. So
yeah, but Clara can handle the blast scion. You know, that is not a big deal.
So I think then we'll... No, we don't want to swap there. Probably then we're going to shove him. Okay? And then we're going to swap Firefly here. Like this. That deals with the Scarab.
It's not going to deal with the Scarab. The boss is going to die before.
Oh yeah,
the fire.
yeah, boss dies.
But it's not a big deal because the Scarab's useless this round, and there's only one round left.
All right.
No, don't end the turn just yet. Move. Double check Clara's move radius. Like undo her move. Move her and set one of those dig spots on fire.
Oh yeah, good point.
Is gonna come up on fire.
Yeah, that works.
Oof. Good choice. A good random choice on which one you decided to set on fire.
I think we'll just... Wow, okay, we can, I think we'll just swap the Scarab, this one.
Yeah.
And then just shove him. That's all we need to do. And then we will, shove you out of the way. There we go, that's good.
Works for me. Punk?
All right, that is 3 perfect islands. We have the opportunity for a perfect game. Well, Abe, you're gone, and Giannis Cannon, you're gone, and then we can get acid projector. No one has any free slots though. I think I'm gonna leave it as is.
Yeah, I know. Like what we have is working pretty darn well.
Let's talk about upgrades. So we've got.
You can get move on Meteor and Swap. Those are probably good.
You know, I think we're gonna max Lily here, and then we're going to get Backburn and move. You know, Backburn's really pointless. We're gonna get health and move on Meteor, and that leaves us.
You're gonna get Backburn after the next island anyway.
And we're off to Archive. All right, let's see. Just checking real quick if my daughter's actually chilling out or not. She's not having a. She woke up, but she's not down yet. Yeah, okay, she's not crying anymore. Poor baby. Doesn't even know how bad life gets yet.
Research Center and Ohmtown.
So we've got... No, I'm not going there. Nope, absolutely not.
I hate volatile vac.
Oh, you know what? We got freeze. We got freeze bomb.
Yeah.
We're going there.
I still hate volatile vac missions.
Yeah, we'll deal with the volatile.
There's a freaking blobber in the mix.
Right.
I get the distinct feeling that freeze bomb is going to feel really good on this map.
All right, let's take a quick let's take an intermission. I really need to use the bathroom and check in on my daughter.
Go hit the head.
So if you can entertain these guys for about 8 minutes, I'll be back.
I will do my best. So yeah, like basically the meta analysis that we have here is relatively simple. The volatile vac it ends up being a scorpion with 1 extra hit point, but no other things beyond like if it blows up or it dies when it blows up, or blows up when it dies rather. So it's going to behave much like a scorpion. It seems to have slightly less aggressive AI than normal. So instead of like diving right in the way I would generally expect the alpha on E1 to do, I would actually generally expect it to half prefer to attack the city at B3. The blobber, of course, is going to be its usual pain in the ass self, but under like it's not going to be nearly as big of a problem in this particular case. because obviously we have a freeze bomb on the swap mech. Like that has absolutely been insane. Like we have not seen too many kill Vec missions, and kill Vec missions are really where you would not want that thing going. But fortunately we haven't had a whole lot of it. So delaying the Vec is victory. Beyond that, the part of the reason that we ended up delaying this one, in addition to its easy boss, is the fact that there are excuse me, there are hornets around. That's one of the big spawns, and that would have been a giant pain. It was a giant pain to deal with as. On our first island, the first island was Detritus. The first island had hornets on it, and oh my goodness gracious! Obviously, we had that was something that came into our strategy every single freaking time. Like every single turn, it was like, hey, what are we going to do if this hornet screws off? Fortunately, they didn't do us too dirty. But they could do us very, very dirty here on Archive. That is completely within within the realm of possibility, and I would not be too surprised if they tried it. Overall, though, I'm feeling really, really good about this entire um, this entire setup. The overall way we've been able to handle things with the freeze generator has been absolutely brilliant, just absolutely brilliant.
So does he? What's the range on his throw? It's unlimited there. So yeah, he
Yeah,
can.
it's artillery.
Yeah, so he can only move 2. Let's see. I want to see if I can bait him, but there's nowhere we can bait him that he can't also hit a building. So I think we're gonna hug the buildings. That way, if he throws his stuff at us, it doesn't matter. We can just move out of the way.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Now, can either of them grab us? No, we're good to go. You know, Dan, I'm not gonna opine on their use of coal. I mean, there's only, what, 4 islands left on the planet? Wow, that blobber, what a dick.
I literally said while you were getting stuff that I expect the volatile Vec to hit the city on B3.
What we could do, okay, well, could freeze. Well, we can freeze a volatile Vec, which is the important thing. We don't care about the hit point Scion. The only thing we care about is that blob. So I think what we'll do...
Yeah, you can you can handle that in multiple other ways.
Now, I do want to block, but if... I can only block with Lily, it looks like. And that means no freezing the volatile Vec. So that's just out.
No, that's completely unacceptable.
So we'll go here. And we'll freeze everybody. Let's free Lily now, so we don't have to do it later. That should free her, right? Yeah, she's free now. And then we'll deal with the blob. And that's it.
2 Vec around is still, like, insanely good.
Yep. We've got an Alpha Hornet, and we got an Alpha Crab.
An Alpha Crab.
The Alpha Crab is irrelevant. We will... think that should just outright kill the Alpha Hornet. It does. And then we will... Is he... Oh, he's gonna... Oh, you know what?
He's gonna
what a
try
jerk.
to freeze the blob. Just swap with him. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap him so that he cannot do that.
He can't barely move anyway, so it's like he's basically going to only be able to attack a building in a really ineffective way next turn.
Yeah, right. Tonight I'm drinking. Actually, I think didn't I send you something from Silver City? The one that had the picture of like a grapefruit on the front.
You did. I shared that with my friend Danielle, and she ended up really liking that one.
So, Mr. Alpha Hornet, he's got 5 hit points. If we hit him here, does he die? No, he doesn't die. He'll have 1 hit point left.
Doesn't matter. You're gonna want to deal with that crab anyway. The crab is actually doing some annoying shit over there.
So what I'll probably do then, he'll free the city, but we don't care about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then, I don't know, block
with the crab.
Yeah.
There, screw that guy. He doesn't even get to be hardcore in the way he wanted to. He doesn't even get a freaking consolation prize.
Nope. No deeds of valor for that guy. So, okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got, well, I mean, we got a million ways we can solve this one. So I think what we're going to do...
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
We will move him out of the way. we will move him out of the way. No, we don't want to do that. We'll lose the pod.
Right. The crab can't be swapped to a safe position.
So we'll do this, and then we'll swap crab
now
like here.
To a safe position.
Yeah. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, we win.
Yeah, you're good.
Man, we are very close to a perfect game. Let's not lose it.
Yeah, no. We just need to keep this up a couple more rounds.
Yeah, actually I'd stop drinking, but I'm not gonna. Alright, time pod. Oh boy, rocket fist. Okay, so man, okay, Ariadne is in full beefcake mode. Look at that. 8 hit points.
That dude is rocking out.
Okay, we're gonna put you two back here, and Lily's gonna go in the corner to hopefully bait that blobber.
Oh yeah, air support.
Man, stupid blobber. Okay. Well, we can ignore the crab. We can probably... We could just shove the hornet back, I guess, and then we'll dunk the blobber, because that blobber is going to get super annoying if we don't.
Yeah, no, get rid of the blobber. They're actually not in a great position for you to freeze everything this time around.
Yeah, so then we'll do this.
Yeah. Blob is now pointless.
Now, do I care about setting him on fire, or do I want to block?
I would definitely block, and then set the. You can also set the. Okay, I was gonna.
I'd
say
rather
set
do that.
The
Yeah, I know what you meant, but
that works too.
All right, so Blob is safe. Everyone's safe. You're dead. Okay, we're good. Work.
He doesn't understand the concept of air support being in space all the damn time.
He's like, why not just punch it to death? Okay, so I'd rather... I don't want to waste... You know what? We'll swap him. Then we'll push and block. Yep, that's what we'll do.
That's kind of what I was thinking. The alternate school of thought would have just been to move everything off, let them spawn, and then just get ready to freeze all of them. But that's a riskier move, IMHO. Actually, you could probably just freeze the two idiots as is and call it a day.
Yep. And then we'll just leave them there because they're gonna block anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna block anyway.
Yep.
I love how like the Vec are getting so annoyed that they're just trying to mess with people now. Like there's nothing they can do, so they're just like whatever.
Look good to you?
I'm really looking forward to that air support, just nuking that dude in an ice block.
You know, Clara, that was a rude thing to say. They were very useful this turn.
They actually were. Forgotten Hills.
Destroy the dam and 7 enemies. That could be a bit tough.
That is a weird map too.
Yeah, that's not and the fact there's an Alpha Hornet there too, like this could be a tough one.
Yeah, that one's.
You know, do we need the cores? We don't need the cores. We don't. I'm not going for it. Screw it.
Yep, that's another kill
7 enemies.
Like that. Just go.
So
just take it easy.
Yeah. We'll do artillery support with the shields. Yeah. We're this close to a perfect game. Let's not screw it up. All right, Blobber.
You don't.
Let's position like this. Maybe the Blobber will take the bait that way. Because he can't grab. Blobber will see, oh, I can hit all 3 of you guys. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How does Blobber AI work?
Hopefully. Perfect. Got it in 1.
Yeah, finally, that's the first time the AI actually did what we wanted to do this game. So we could...
This is super... Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
like, that's
literally
it.
what I was thinking.
Like, that's it. Game over. So
I don't understand why you would do anything different.
So we're gonna move... I think we're gonna move you over here, maybe?
Yeah, you can get Clara out of the way.
And then we'll freeze.
No, Clara's not out of the way. Move her to G4 instead.
Yeah, that range on that is just insane.
But you can only use it once, man. It's not that good.
I mean, like, every mission is only 4 turns long.
Yeah.
Like, it's not...
It's incredibly good. Like, I'm just joking.
There we go.
Boom! And another block.
You set that forest on fire, and you can, I don't know, shoot this guy over here for whatever reason.
Why not?
Ugly. Alright, so we'll move you over here, we'll move you over here, we'll repair, and that's really it. Maybe go set this on fire, because it's hilarious.
Just winning the entire round in turn 1, why not? And a firefly comes up.
That'll work. Here, and then we'll... No, I don't want to do that. We'll just, Is there a way I can get to him? No, not really. We'll just...
I mean, you could move... Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. He'll die.
Yep. He'll die, and we'll still only have 1 Vec active on the last turn.
You know, I wonder, if we break the blob free, would its attack, like, resume?
I don't think I want to find out.
I don't either.
Idiots.
Man, that was a tough map. I don't know how we got through it.
No joke, dude. We really had to bust our brains for that one.
Alright, we got 1 more to do. Defend satellite sounds pretty good.
Those are pretty good.
Alright, you got a grabber. And man, I really hate blobbers so much. I can't decide if I hate blobbers more or spiders more.
Spiders are definitely my most hated.
Or that 2 hit point hornet that somehow, like, always flies up to, you know, H8.
God, don't remind me that those exist. Just cost you your perfect game because he's an idiot.
Yeah, her. Okay, we're gonna put her. Can she get over to? Okay, we don't want her to get grabbed. We're gonna put her right there. Work.
Cool.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Blobber worked in our favor. We got 3 threats to deal with. Lily can dunk the alpha.
Whoa. Relax on that real quick and see once what she can freeze. Like, check what rate she's got at D4.
So no, we can't. If you freeze the rockets, you fail.
Okay.
So the only freeze she could do is up here.
Okay, never mind then.
So I think dunking that alpha makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We could also... If he's over here, can you reach? No, he doesn't have that upgrade yet. So that means the only way to move that hornet is this. That's fine. Move the hornet.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
And then... Man, that leaves 2 alphas, no, 3 alphas alive and 2 spawns active too. That's pretty bad. You know what? I think this is the better option, and then I will free that rocket. I have to remember to free that rocket, but that will work.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll, like, you could probably free the rocket this turn, actually.
Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. Then you'll come over here. And
And
I really don't want that Hornet to get away. So let's leave you over here. Free the rocket. No! No! Does the rocket take fire damage?
It does take fire damage. Fuck, you gotta reset that turn,
Yeah,
buddy.
that is not happening. Okay, so instead what we will do...
Yeah.
That almost works. What if you're over here? Oh, you know what? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Can...
G1, what does G1 do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that doesn't work. I could just jump right there. That'll work. No, because then that guy will hit the building. Wow, this is trickier than I thought.
Can you get Lily over to G1? What does that do? No, but G2 would be perfect, except for the fact that you're not blocking.
So G2 works, and then from there, I would need to. What's the order here? 3 and 5. That works, and then he can free her. Yep, that works. Okay, so G1 is the better option there. We go to G1, okay?
It's G2, but whatever.
We deal with the Hornet. We block and unfree Lily. Or free Lily. Now, that Hornet could be a major problem, but that was definitely the correct move there. Okay, thank you, Hornet.
Yeah, he's gonna play nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna shove you. Oh wait, we'll just dunk you. Yeah, we'll just dunk you and block. Forget about it. Okay. Yeah, goodbye.
Later.
We're gonna move you this way, and then we're gonna swap there.
So you're blocking as well.
Yeah. We're left with the single Alpha Hornet. Alright. We will do a similar thing. We're going to move you here, we're going to move you here, and we're going to shove you onto the block. You will free your buddy, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be last turn. Alright, could have been much worse. What we're gonna do is kill the blob. We're going to jump to move you aside. And then just because it's funny, we're gonna make sure you die.
And because he fucking well deserves it.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Bleh. I even hate the noise those things make.
They are super gross.
Alright, we are almost done. We are one map away from a perfect game, Tim. Let's not screw it up, alright? We are one map away. Sign Abomination. Let's... Oh, that is explosion, regeneration, and a bonus hit point. So...
Right. So the intriguing thing, however, is that... Hold on. Before you agree to that, basically the only thing you need to do here is kill the Scion Abomination. Literally everything else can just be deferred.
Yeah.
So what I would probably do.
Lily should be over here.
Lily should definitely be on the B rank, and I would stack both of your combat max on the F rank.
Yeah, you're right.
The Scion itself only has got 2 movement or some shit.
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
My mistake.
So yeah,
It's
okay.
not gonna move that much. So these other idiots are going to go after. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, very well done. So we'll block and freeze.
Okay.
Which gives like, there we go. Now we got shielding over there, and we're blocking.
Mm-hmm.
So we will. How much damage does he do? 3?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we could move Ariadne here just for the extra damage, because we'll look at the shove damage here, and then we'll set him on fire too?
Well, who are you targeting here? Because like I would probably just target the abomination. Remember that that he's regenerating and will explode otherwise.
Oh, he is regenerating. That's right.
Yeah. So just.
Oh, you know what? Check this out. He's dead.
Yeah, just get rid of that moron on the first turn.
Yeah, he is dead. See, that's remember back at the very beginning, I wanted to save this map for last because
precisely because we knew the abomination would be a chump boss.
All right, so we can. Well, I mean that's not very nice. You got So that's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead, like so. And then we can swap you here. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then he just hits a mountain and it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and then we're left. We'll probably have 3 alphas on this next turn.
Cripes, it's a blobber.
All right. All right. So
fine.
What we'll do? We've got 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so I would say, since the Firefly is already taken care of... Oh no, Firefly is over there. We don't want to free anybody from the ice if we don't have to. We can just ignore him. We could move him here. He does 3 damage. I mean, we can survive that. I'm going to say, let's swap the blob. And then use... No, we don't want to do that. Swap the hornet.
No, you swap the blob and then shoot the because that hornet only has 3 hit points right now. It's a little hurt. So if Clara shoots it directly, it's dead.
Yeah, you're right. All right, that leaves us with a blob and a firefly we can ignore and a tile to block. So probably like this. Yeah.
Hoisted by your own petard.
But do you have something to do? No, you can't do anything. Bleh.
Bleh. Asshole.
Last turn. All we gotta do is deal with this guy and we win.
Yep.
So
Crab's the only actual threat.
So we will deal with that guy. He's now dealt with.
He is dead.
And we'll swap these guys because Firefly will take him out.
Boink.
Guess what? That is a perfect game.
That is a perfect game, just so long as we don't have a pilot death on the last mission.
Wow, Quan, thanks for showing up now.
Would have been really nice early on to replace Clara with, but whatever.
Right, how many cores? We could use 3 for extra range and 1 for backburn, so we'll just buy 4 cores.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then get your range.
Get your backburn.
Get your backburn. We're gonna sell this fist and get an overpower, and that's it. We're on to the hive.
All right.
With a 30k score. That's the first time I've done it while streaming too. Okay, we're gonna move you over here, and we're gonna move you back here. Where can you grab? Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Deploying remote pilot. Like, you could just leave him at home. We don't really need him.
Oh my lord. These people could not make this easier. Just, oh my god.
Thank you. Like, maybe I'll jump over here. Just to get ready for whoever shows up. Like, okay.
Good lord. Okay, I'm glad you moved him over there now.
Yeah, we have to deal with him. So
yeah, that guy's a giant pain.
There's nothing stopping me from doing that.
Yeah,
your buddy's already dying, so why don't we swap you? That way you can block, and then we'll block here too. All right? Yeah, everyone's safe.
Yep. All good. GG.
She leveled up. Okay.
What did she even get?
I think grid defense. Because it's at 23 now, so... Oh, moving reactor. Well, good for you, Lily. Too bad
totally
I don't care.
At this stage, but, you know, like...
Okay, we're gonna swap you.
Around, I would.
Is this lava? And she's flying, right? So she'd be
lava.
fine.
She's flying. It's not a big deal. Like that won't phase her.
Yeah, and then we'll... I think... I mean, I guess... No, we don't want to do that, so...
It's fine. It's just a scarab he's freeing. Just move Clara out of the way.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to give him satisfaction.
Yeah, no, I completely get it, but in this case, it's probably better to just give the man the cow.
Yeah, okay.
I still need to get you to play frickin' King of Dragon Pass on stream sometime, buddy.
Was that multiplayer?
No, it is not, but it is exactly the sort of game you and I nerd out about. Like I mean, it defies a simple explanation. Like I would really need to like show you rather than tell you, but like fantasy Vikings telling epic stories about cows, like that is basically what King of Dragon Pass is.
Man, they could not have made this easier on us.
Seriously.
What a cakewalk.
That ice bomb has been worth its weight in gold.
Absolutely. I am never passing that thing up again. I used to pass it up all the time thinking, no, I'm going to argue that's even better than Smoke Drop. All right, we are 5 turns away from a perfect game. Let's make this happen.
What's even better is that the bomb doesn't can be unfrozen. It literally doesn't matter.
I think we can nag get everybody here.
You can definitely grab everybody, but you're gonna want to move the rest of your men first.
Are you sure we can freeze the bomb?
I mean, it simply says defend the Renfield bomb. Like you should be able to freeze that MFer.
All right. So we will move like so. Push the blob out of the way. Move to block and freeze. No, that doesn't freeze the.
Let Ariadne move over to attempt to freeze or to attempt to. So.
Yeah, use you to block. Use.
No. Back up. Move Ariadne to D4 and then jump him over to H4 to block.
Yeah, you're right. That's a better move.
And then you can.
Oh, wait a second. That works even better because we can kill the alpha, or kill the leader.
Oh yeah, sure. That's worthwhile.
I mean, you know what? No, we don't want to kill the leader because then he uses up one slot, so that'll reduce the number of spawns later on.
And then move Lily over there. You freeze the entire area.
See if I can get one over. Does that work? No, that doesn't freeze the blobber. So we'll do like so.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we're gonna do this first.
Yep, and then the environment will deal with the blob for us.
Yeah. So just like so. That looks pretty damn good.
Magnifique.
Like, wow. I'm gonna say that is ridiculously overpowered.
That is so good.
He's like, where are my friends?
You are gonna need to, yeah.
She's fine. She's fine.
Lily.
Yeah, she's
You're
fine.
gonna need to free her.
Yeah, I know. She's fine. What we're gonna do
die,
is,
man.
I know. Check it out. We're fine.
Okay. All right.
See?
Okay, cool. Yeah, you had it completely under control.
Oh no, you know what? Let's see if we can avoid grid damage doing that. Not that we need to. Like, we still got a perfect game going on, but let's see if we can avoid the grid damage. We will. What we'll do? We'll free Lily this way.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Lily can
she can block.
Block.
Or that's 1, 2, 3. He won't die. Let's what about this? No, he'll free the blobber then. If I want to avoid the blobber getting free and also block, what can I do here? Oh, I can jump. Okay, here's what I can do.
You're gonna free a scorpion that way.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
Just swap him and then push him with Ariadne. You won't block it, but whatever, it's fine. You're
so like
still
this?
only gonna yeah. Well, I was gonna say
No, this will work. Yeah, this will work. This will work just fine. Yeah, see, that works.
Yeah. God, this timeline is gonna be so screwed up. Just like, yeah, these dudes showed up. They just froze everything until the vet got tired and left.
Yeah, they use some sort of doctrine called global cooling, and that was it. So this guy. All right, so Mr. Hornet, we can.
Yeah, Hornet's dead.
Yeah, we must say goodbye. You can block, and then you can move him up there. Nah, that doesn't matter. I mean, we're literally one turn away from victory, so.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't have a reset at this point anyway. Just
all right.
Squish.
So last turn we have 4 alphas. I don't think we can lose. Even if I just ended turn, I think we'd still win. Pretty sure. So. One. Ignore you.
4. You would take 4 grid damage. Like, literally, if you did nothing here, that you would take 4 grid damage and be fine.
I think what we'll do is we'll use... we can't dunk him like that. We can... Can you reach there, Lily? No, you can't. So I think what we'll do is we're going to swap him here.
Dude, don't get hung up on blocking.
It's not blocking, it's that she can't reach here.
Well, okay. Well, what I would recommend is here, undo moves real fast. So Ariadne goes onto the H rank, dunks the dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Clara goes onto the G rank and swaps with the Firefly.
Yep, you're right. That works. That's
Clara
better.
Does whatever it is Clara's gonna do to get rid of the Scarab.
Yep, just like that. Yeah, you're right. That definitely is
Now you're dead, all the bugs are dead.
And guess what? That is a perfect game.
Ooh, yaka.
Ready? 1, 2, like, just double checking everything look good? Yep. Here we go.
Yep. They can't do nothing. And also, lesson learned: the bomb works perfectly well when cryogenic.
Time to redeploy.
See you later, haters. I'm only sad we didn't get This Is Fine, because we spent way too much time freezing people instead of setting them on fire.
Yeah, fire and ice.
I'm fine with everything that happened there.
I think like Claire really pulled her weight for being a no-name nobody. She really pulled her weight there.
Holy crap! Yeah, Clara was fantastic. Like,
so there we got our 30K
did,
victory. We got
30K victory.
We're taking Ariadne back because he's so good. Let's go take a look at the stats of that
Ariadne
one. Ariadne
is basically perfect.
Stats. We're gonna change to the Behemoths. We're gonna change to Ariadne. And then we'll take a look at Behemoths. 134 kills, 2 hours 10 minutes game time, and our final loadout was Flame Behemoths with the jumpy boots and fire and ice there. That was insane.
That
Perfect
was
game.
Absolutely crazy.
Well, I'm pretty stoked. We got a perfect game on stream. That was great.
Yeah, no joke, man. That was fantastic. All right, so who's up next?
I think next week we will work on. Let's see. We'll probably do Blitzkrieg, because they're the last squad before you get into the ones that require a lot of like technicals. Because Hazardous, Titans, and Judoka, they all make you really change up strategy. So we'll do Blitzkrieg next.
All right, man. Well, awesome stream with you this time. Looking forward to next Tuesday.
Yep. Until next time.
Take care, everybody.